question. Do you remember, sir?
Yes.
Okay, so how has things been since then? How is everything? How has things been?
I'm fine. I'm managing myself. So I'm very happy by seeing you people. I'm using this opportunity to thank every one of you that I really appreciate you.
Thanks.
And if not because of you people, I will have been tired. I really appreciate what you people are doing for me, for supporting me, both financially and the way you people speak and people that support me in many ways. The advice given to me, I really appreciate every one of you. I love you all. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Now, first of all, we like the sound of your voice. We like singing this song, and people were telling me to translate it. Adabia biwon o, adabia bere. Adabia biwon o, adabia bere. Èmi ò mọ̀ tán sọ pé mo ṣe tán fi rojọ́ mi ká. Do you know this song?
Yeah. Let me sing in my own prophetic.
Yes.
Adabia biwon o, adabia bere wo. Adabia biwon, adabia bere. Èmi ò mọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé mo ṣe tán fi rojọ́ mi ká. Wọ́n ní mo béèrè fún placenta ọmọ. Ṣé bí bàbá ọmọ ló lọ́mọ? Ṣé bọ́lọ́mọ ló ní ìgbàjá? Adabia biwon, adabia bere wo. Èmi ò mọ̀ wọ́n sọ pé mo ṣe tán fi rojọ́ mi ká. Wọ́n ti jojú ìmọ̀lẹ̀ nínú ayé. Wọ́n má tún fẹ́ jókòó ẹ̀ o Ọlọ́run. Ènìyàn ni mí, èmi ò mà lágbára. And so on. That's it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Baba. We appreciate. We need to tell you that we love you so much here in Papariano.
I love you too. Thank you so much.
Yes, we love you so much. And that is why we have continued, because we are very, very convinced that that you are doing the right thing. In the Alopa family, in this that has happened, Nigeria and history will remember this that you are doing. It's not just for the sake of your son, but it's also for the society that we live in, that this may not happen again in the Alopa family or to anyone's children. Nobody deserves to lose their glorious child. Mohbad is a glorious child that every parent pray to have in their family. Yes. So, and that is why we have been in this, and we continue, no matter the threats from anybody that they're going to sue you, they're going to sue us, they're going to do this. We said, come. We are very convinced that this guy did not die naturally, and we wanted justice for him. And that is what we must.
That is what I want. Yeah.
Baba, do you mind if I put you on big screen on a video, or you prefer? How do you prefer?
It depends on how you people want it. But I'm just trying to let you know that I'm just from anniversary. They invite me as a musician to minister there, so I'm just riding up now. So preparing to go home. My PA is not here because of a lot of things that I'm supposed to do. I will have turned up since. But I just want people to just manage the way that I can be able to express myself. And I'm using this opportunity to let every one of you to know every Sunday by 5 o'clock I will be addressing people. And if you have any question, if anybody have questions, you should just write and inbox me. So by next Sunday I will answer those questions. So I'm ready to listen to every one of you and to answer the question that you ask me, unless if I don't know. But anyone that I know, because I'm saying true, I can speak anytime. So what that is true we still repeat the same as the truth. So if you just allow me to just let me be comfortable, I will express myself totally. So that is my plan. So I have that thing in plan. But when I said by 5, maybe I will join you people. So I just want to fulfill my promise with you people. So because of the strength that I passed through there, I can't stay long. Because if I honk now, a lot of diversion will be coming on the road. So that's why I just say let me just have little time for you people.
With us, yeah. Thank you very much. We appreciate. Even have honored, this invitation, set by Adenike, where that shows how sincere you are, how committed you are to justice for Mohbad. Yes. To encourage us, to continue to be behind you. And we'll continue to be behind you no matter what anybody, do. We'll continue to be behind you until we get justice for Mohbad. So that is it, Baba. First of all, I just want to see how we can have stability. Is it comfortable, like for you right now? Like, I hope it's not stressful because you're just coming up my anniversary. Would you prefer it to be on your platform for you to go home to give us a time where you can be relaxed, so that you cannot be in pressure? And we can discuss, because at the end of the day, it's not just about the show. It's about understanding and rubbing mind together and see what all of us can do. Because all of us are in this together, all of us. Okay, we want to fight against all the powers, everybody that may have a hand in Mohbad's death. We want to see Mohbad get justice. Yeah, so that they will not go and kill another person's child. So what do you think? Do you think you can manage that we can discuss now and talk about some few things, or it should be maybe when you get home and you are more relaxed? Which one would you prefer?
Let him get home now. It's been
please, don't speak for him. Don't speak for him, please.
He has muted, right? So I'm just telling you.
Hey, Soma, please wait. Let him talk.
You don't know whether he has other things that he's gonna go do when he gets home. That's why. People always share their time. So, hello, Baba. Are you still there? Are you listening, Baba?
I think it would be reasonable to let him have a rest.
Our network is not.
He just told us that he's supposed to be on his way home. So we need to be considerate of that.
Exactly.
Okay, they say it's in a call. Maybe it's been called. I hope it's not this guy.
Baba, I'm putting myself out at any given time. Make Baba feel comfortable. At any given time that Baba decides to speak Yoruba, let him speak Yoruba and I will try and translate.
Am I with you now?
Yes, you are still with us.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know whether I can have just one question to two questions to make I can answer you now. Because my plan now, I told you earlier that let's all the questions to pass to my inbox, and by next week Sunday I can address all those questions. And I promise every Sunday I'll be coming out to talk to people, because I can't do it alone. It's beyond my family alone, beyond my power alone. And you people are my family, so which I used to share with normal. Even I said in one of my interviews that if anybody have a lawyer that can even support me, I'm ready to accept anyone, because nobody can say I should not talk at this moment, because I'm not pleased with what is going on. The result of autopsy is not pleasing me, so this is the right time for me to shout out or to let people know how I'm feeling, because I cannot postpone this fight till future. Because some people say I should come down, okay. At this time of stage, no, there's nothing like come down. I have to speak out. So,
Baba. You can always speak Yoruba whenever you want to mix, okay?
Yeah,
just because, we have people all over the world, so we don't want it to be only Yoruba.
So
but mix Yoruba anytime, they feel like.
Okay, get me sọ fún yín
pé everybody so you are. So man, any like to translate. So in my hand, so you can see our first we are looking for a way whereby we can rub minds together with you, okay, whereby you will be present and we will ask some questions, and we will also try to tell you some things, because there are some things that we also feel like you need to know. Maybe probably you were not aware of it, because
those things that you wish to tell me, I want it in my inbox. You just pass it through there, and if there's any question, I will tape everything down. My PRO will be with me on next week Sunday. Even my PA is not here, so I don't know how to handle most of the online like this. So please, by next week Sunday, all those questions will be answering. If you can allow me to just settle down and answer those questions, I would even love it like that. Because if I just on from here now, going home, I excuse myself from the party. So that's why I just hide and discuss with you a little. If I'm going now, the diversion will be coming on the road. So maybe we should just have that appointment by Sunday. I can answer those questions, because my PA is not the PR is.
Can you come in, Adenike? Adenike, unmute your microphone. Let's see. Adenike, yes, please go on.
Okay, ma.
Okay. Only nǹkan ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àwọn nǹkan kan pọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tẹ́tí grant àwọn interview yẹn a rí pé mẹ́nu lọ síbẹ̀ ó ṣókùnkùn sí gan. So what I'm telling Baba is there are some things that Baba ought to have said when he was granting interviews, but he did not know anything about them. So that is why we invited Baba here this evening, so that we can show Baba all the evidences. But Baba has no time this evening. But nǹkan kan wà tó ṣe kókó ká tó fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín kó tó di pé a máa wá sórí platform yẹn lọ́jọ́ Sunday.
Okay. Ẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn.
Òun náà ni mo ti lọ síbẹ̀ sà. Àwa ọ̀dọ́, àwa youth, àwa sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀. A fẹ́ kóra wa jọ láti ní lọ́ọ̀yà tiwa. So that anywhere tó bá ti bú yín, tí wọ́n ti attack yín, tí wọ́n ti sọ nǹkan tí ò tẹ́ wa lọ́rùn, a fẹ́ máa sue wọn through lọ́ọ̀yà tiwa. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ kẹ́ fún wa ní consent pé a fún yín láyè o. So that tí àwọn lẹ́tà yẹn bá ti ready, a máa send ẹ̀ sí ẹ̀ láti bá wa sign ẹ̀. But a fẹ́ waste owó, a fẹ́ máa waste agbára wa la ṣe nípa máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín náà, because èèyàn láti béèrè orí lọ́wọ́ olórí kéèyàn tó fa.
Hello. Question. If you can allow me to just say my mind, this is how I feel. If you people can accept me in that way,
No problem.
there is my brother Famuyiwa that I wish, and I appoint him as a person that can handle this kind of issue, because I can't just call myself an illiterate, but I'm sure he's my blood. He can handle all these kind of questions. He knows the one that I'm supposed to sign, and he knows the one that I'm not supposed to sign. And if you can contact him, a lot of things will be done by him, because I recognize him. He is my brother, and I like the way that he handled the case of Mohbad. So if you can allow, hello. Yes.
Network.
Please.
So Baba Mohbad.
Okay, Baba is back. Baba is back.
Okay.
Okay, please wait. Let's not. I understand, Baba. I mean, it's been gathered right now. Okay, where they don't want him to be committed to some certain things, and they want to see that they make sure that they filter some informations. But we didn't want to take Baba to that extent. We don't want to rub mind with him and show him some things. For example, Baba, video if you don't think shake our Mohbad, don't think me Mohbad, don't feel this Mohbad by him.
Yes. Mori yẹn gbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ announce pé ó ti kú.
No, ìyẹn kọ́. Ó ní fídíò kan tó wà tá a máa fi hàn mí nísìnyí. Wọ́n ṣe fídíò, wọ́n fẹ́ sọ pé Mohbad ṣì wà láyé. Torí àwa ń fi pé Mohbad kú lọ́jọ́ Monday. But I feel everything later on, okay? Like ó fara hàn sí wa pé Mohbad ó possibly kò yẹ pé Mohbad kú lọ́jọ́ Monday, but wọ́n fẹ́ sọ fún àgbáyé nígbà tí Mohbad kú. So now,
yes. Clear see me.
Yes, clear.
Most of the times, I used to make mistake concerning that Monday or no Tuesday, because I was told on Tuesday. So when you people are saying it's Monday and what happened? So that's why I said set those questions to my inbox. So I'm about to move now, please. So next time
we'll reach out to you. Thank you very much for coming.
Okay, thank you.
Have a safe.
Thank you, sir.
Safe journey. Yeah, it's good to
So in summary, from Adenike. Adenike put a question to Baba Mohbad earlier in Yoruba, and I don't think it was translated. So what Adenike was advocating at this point in time is actually that is it possible for Baba to give a go-ahead for a youth movement to be set up? And if that be the case, it means that the youth movement will have its own lawyer, we have its own advocacy, and they will be able to fight the corners in their own way, but they work alongside Baba and give sort of like update to Baba in a timely manner. Now, what Baba is advocating at this point in time is that as much as he doesn't have a time right now to kind of think about it, he will will implore Adenike and the youth group to sort of like reach out to Mr. Muiwa, and despite anything and any form of negativity that anyone may have about this guy, which is not coming from Baba Mohbad, he is still saying that Mr. Muiwa is still his number one advocate, is still his number one CEO. So let's be clear. Let's be clear about the fact that we've heard it from Baba Mohbad right now, that there is nothing that you want to lift. If you want to connect directly with him, you still have to go with Mr. Muiwa.
No. Baba didn't make that categorically. He just saying that because of maybe his his background, his educational background, that he has a brother who he has appointed for things like that, anything that has to do with signing, whatsoever, that he has Muiwa in place, that it has to go through Muiwa. And then so Muiwa is fully responsible for those things. And I think he will just be explained to. Okay, I think the lady Adenike is going to call him, and because she was the one who invited Baba to this place, so I believe she's going to follow up with that and get that resolved with Baba. So no worry for that one. No need to worry about. No need to worry about that one.
But Papariano, Baba have to be told the public perception about Muiwa.
That's why I say people who are calling, like how Adenike called him. I think Adenike should be able to.
Baba knew about that, and that is exactly what he has been saying concerning that Mr. Muiwa.
Yeah, it means he's very insisting. He's insisting that he will continue with Muiwa no matter what.
But I'm going to swallow my pride and try and get in touch with Mr. Muiwa. Don't worry, I will do it.
Papariano, even though we're clamoring that we don't want Mr. Muiwa in the picture. Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Muiwa is related to Baba Mohbad. No matter what we want to do for this man, he's not going to let go of Mr. Muiwa. So we just have to take it the way it is.
Superman, we are not saying
we're truly fighting justice for Mohbad.
Superman, please, it's not. Superman Muiwa does not represent just for Mohbad, please. If we are fighting for justice for Mohbad, we don't agree with him. Because we don't agree with him does not mean we don't want justice, please. He's not the one who said just for Mohbad. He joined justice for Mohbad. What we are trying to do is that we don't want just Mohbad to become a family business.
Absolutely.
For example, we are ready to help with our resources, with our time, with everything. And we should be able to be part of the decisions. Not all the decisions being taken should not just be based on whatever Muiwa want. Otherwise,
we have to find a way. We have to find a way to explain this to Baba.
Take it easy. So now there are some alternatives. Alternatives like Baba Mohbad has another brother that spoke with Boki Jesse. The man, in fact, lived with him for a very long time. Why don't we try to approach that person? That person seems more lineage. What do you guys think?
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
But we don't even know why they brought that person to us. Maybe in case we are doing it, they want to give us that one again. But anyway.
So why don't we put that to Baba first and see what Baba thinks about that?
Yes, because even Papariano, when Kemi interviewed Baba, that was the person Baba mentioned to Kemi. That is his PA. Something. One Yoruba, Oluwa Shogo or something. I can't remember the name. So
no, that's not the man. That's not the man. The one Bukky Jesse interviewed is called Mr. Dayo. His name is Dayo.
It's not the Mr. Dayo. I'm talking of Baba's PA.
Oh, okay. I see.
Baba's PA. I forgot his name. He has a Yoruba name. That was the name Baba mentioned.
I think Kemi called him Oluwa Shogo. That was what Kemi called him that day.
Yes. So because the public have their perception about Muiwa, majority about those fighting for justice for Mohbad, they have problem with Muiwa. They have problem with the way he talk to people. They have problem with the way he organize things, and majority of us on this side think Muiwa is with the other side much, because sometimes Muiwa was what is the name of that platform? He was almost on that platform, and that was even the platform he went to set up some group, and he later went to dissolve the group again. So this Muiwa thing, please, Adenike, if you can truly talk to Baba, let Baba go with what the majority are saying. Muiwa is one of the reasons why the good family is not moving. Muiwa is one of the reasons why the good family is.
We want to help Baba, but it seems to get access to Baba is not very easy. And I don't think for most of our international viewers and our friends and family who are watching, there will be this difficulty. Yeah. And I think maybe some of you still need to call Baba and try to explain some things to Baba, so Baba will understand the way the public see this thing. It's beyond the family business. Okay, because if it's based on the family business, the family alone cannot fight against the government, cannot fight against all of these people. You need the public. We can fight together, we can teach ourselves what to do. But if it is just based on, okay, what the family want and not based on what the public want, it's gonna be difficult. But because the public is the one that is, like, since September till now, we stay on this case, we keep it alive. Without us, this case is no longer there. Look at this person, Sylvester, the father of Sylvester Oromoni. Nobody was behind this man. He was all by himself, no public. He was spending his own money. Nobody invited him to come and speak. In fact, they don't give him space. For him to go and speak, he will pay money. He will pay money to go and speak to the public. But in this case, the Aloba family is lucky that we have the public, with such amount of compassion, who is ready to help to do everything. In fact, the reason why even the government of the state can't do anything is because of the public involvement. As I'm talking to you, two TikTokers are going to court. Arifa Veron. Okay? For this same case of the Aloba family. And with all this that the public, has invested, do we think that the public should not be part of the decision making on how this case goes? There are so many criminals working for free outside there. And there's nothing like we'll be part of the decision and acting. Because Muyiwa is not acting. Muyiwa said that he always come to my Papariano platform. He's always here all the time. He hear everything we say. But he's not doing nothing. He's complaining. He will go. We don't know what he's telling Baba. Maybe Muyiwa will go and tell Baba Mohbad, the government is the reason why nothing is working. Whatever. And he is not doing much. If you are not doing much, how do you expect the government to do anything?
Excuse me, Papa.
Baba Mohbad have a statement in the police. We are not even sure whether they have gone to check it and edit it. For the statement of last year, the statement that there was no embalming in that statement. There was no Baba Mohbad going to the police station. So many things he didn't mention. That's why when the police gave preliminary report, the preliminary report of the police said Mohbad father got to that room and took the child for bury. That's how the police made it. And at that time, Mohbad father was still in good relationship with Iyabo, TIKT0K and the family. So maybe they would have briefed them, they would have told them what to say. Okay? But now, seeing things so glaring with the way things are right now, have they gone there to change that statement? Because if you don't give police enough information, they will not make arrests. No matter how much we are here shouting. It is information given to the police that they are acting on. Someone must go and list out all of those criminality. So that they cannot act on those things. And get people who are supposed to put in custody, get them into custody. Okay? Go on, Demi.
This thing that you are saying, the same thing, the woman is...
Go on, Demi, wait 1 minute.
Please give me 2 minutes, just 2 minutes without interjection. So, I took a break of TikTok deliberately for 2 weeks. I came back and all that kind of stuff, and I engaged on various platforms, and I thought that it would be useful to get a steering group so we can engage with Baba Mohbad directly, so that every time we do, it will be, the focal point will be on the public directly engaging with Baba Mohbad. So, Gurexi was on a platform, and then we talk about this and all that kind of stuff, and we thought, this is what we need. And then there is always that element of everyone talking about why was Baba Mohbad dropped off Paparano's platform when he came the last time. And then it was clear that they're going to put a corrective measure in place and they're going to allow Baba Mohbad to come back onto this platform. And now that he has actually come to this platform, and now that the public actually have confidence that if we, true meaning people, and we want to engage with him directly, and he has actually come, part of what I advocated at the time as well is actually that for the PA and people around him to kind of be contrived in the way they advise him and the way they support and corner him. And it is clear that he's actually sort of like taking part of that form of advice, and you can now see.
Hello, sir, there's breaking news.
Let me finish. Okay. This breaking news thing sometimes interrupts what we are doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, what I want to
wait. This is a quick one. This is a quick one. I didn't care.
Yeah,
if it's a quick one, give us so that we are safe. Let's know where we are. I mean,
I saw it on Kemi Olu Lawyer's platform. Wunmi Aloba is on her way out of Nigeria.
Okay, I mean, so Boki also said the same.
It's a fake news.
We'll get to that. Go on, Demi.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, we have all the time in the world to discuss breaking news. So now, this is where we are now at this point in time. Is that regardless of how we look at it, or regardless of how we want to water it down, that apple, we're not sure whether it's a rotten apple, we're not sure whether it's a bad apple, but that apple actually has an influence on this process if you want to engage with this man, and it's still managed to mention Muiwa. Now that he's mentioned Muiwa, we need to take something out of this conversation, out of this session, to actually know that regardless of what you do, Baba Mohbad still doesn't have confidence elsewhere. So the question for everyone listening right now is how do we engage with Baba right now? Not that we're going to sideline Mr. Muiwa, and we can't take Mr. Muiwa out of the question. We need to be intelligent enough to know that Mr. Muiwa is in the background, and we still want to engage with this man, Baba Mohbad. How do we do it?
I think that's good. Good afternoon.
Did I sleep through Baba Mohbad? I slept through him.
Honestly, I'm
sorry, you were not speaking. They're not coming right now. I mean, you were there in the box, and so you were busy. So anyway, Baba has said the things that that he wants. I believe that he was called. I mean, he was called again while he was here. He was called. There was a call to him. We don't know the discussion, the content of that call, but again, I think it was that call that quickly gave him the regulations that whatever anybody wants, it should be sent to his inbox, and he's going to come live, that is on live stream next week, to be addressing whatever that he's been sent. So where the purpose was, was to rub mind with him, to elaborate on the things that happened to Mohbad, the things that he's aware of, things that he's not aware of, to discuss it, to see things directly, from his own point of view, from his own side. But that was not done. But again, we just have to go by what is maybe convenient, which is mostly convenient for him. Okay, because he's just closing from church, and he said it was an anniversary and all of this. So So let's keep it short like this. What are the Adenike?
Can I talk, please?
Go on, Adenike.
Good evening, everybody.
We're gonna come to you. Let Adenike go on. Go on, Adenike.
Yeah, with the situation of things now, at least when Baba came here to say what he said this evening, we are almost 1,000 live. So everybody has heard what Baba said. And what I would suggest is that let's keep sending the message he asked for to his inbox on TikTok. And if I have some, I will send it to his WhatsApp and see how his interview will go next week, Sunday, that 5 p.m. And the reason why I'm saying this, after that Sunday, we can conclude on what to do. We want to help Baba, but there is no way we can force him. If that is what Baba wants, we just have to leave him. At least, if the result comes out positive, Baba will know we tried our best. And if it is otherwise, Baba will know we tried our best. There is nothing we can do. We can't force him to do whatever he doesn't want to do. His family is his family. And because without Baba, there is no way we can go forward with our plans.
No, the thing is, for me, like you rightly said, let us, 1 minute please, baby, like you rightly said, let us try the method of Baba, because after all, we are the one who advised for this method. Don't forget that they should be receiving information from us. Okay, but what we wanted to do is more like rub mine once and for all, not a continuous thing. The continuous questions are going to be going to the inbox. This was about just rubbing mine. But anyway, just this way, they have addressed that. They called him, and they want it to be by a message. So let us do what they want, okay? The way we have proposed it before. They let us watch and see the difference, whether they can meet up to, to what the public want. And if they can, meet up to, they will have more time to relax, to think, to devise. Because again, as I said again, we are still in between them, kind of being careful about how they want to go about this justice. It's not just absolute. We must understand this is a family thing. There's a family interest here that continue to showcase whenever we push hard. We are being reminded back again, hey, there's a family here. So let's work with them and see that we support them financially, mentally, time, and however we can do that. And then let's see again what comes out of it.
So, Papareno, let's.
Sorry, sir. I will also make it known to Baba that the reason why we brought him to this platform is just to deliberate with him. If we can find time to do that again. But if he says no, there's nothing we can do. We've tried our best.
No, it's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. As I said again earlier, I would have preferred to go to him, to speak to him. And
You
if you want.
Maybe that's why next week Sunday.
Exactly.
Maybe next week Sunday.
We don't have issue with that.
Adedeke, you've done well. You know, upon my return, I rubbed minds with people on a different platform, including Gurexi. And let's congratulate Baba for listening to common sense. Baba is at a number of interviews that is almost nearly dragged him into the gutters. Because those interviews, as we can see, the revelation of it is actually digging down debt on the past life and past times and all that kind of stuff. And I will congratulate Baba for listening to common sense and actually doing this thing in a focal way, in a focused way, and that is that. And what I said at the time, I will say it again. If you go to BBC and you go to CNN and you go to anywhere you go to, all the big powerhouse, all the mainstream media out there, they will always share the script with you. They always sit you down with your PAs and everybody around you to say this is the script. If you don't like the script, you can decide to say no. If you don't like the script, you can work with them to amend it. And I think that Baba is actually taking something out of it, Gurexi especially. I would say well done to Gurexi to have actually taken those type of advices across to Baba to now realize that let's not overexpose this man. For every time he goes into an interview where the host has an agenda, the host never tell Baba that there's going to be an interview. They just call him out of nowhere, live, and we can see it, and they start leading him on with their questions. So I would say a very big congratulations to Baba. And I think that we all need to be very patient for the team around him to find, just we're talking about the way forward now. All they now need to do is to find their own way of carrying us along. And we need to try and respect that. If they drop question in the inbox and we have to wait a week, let's be patient. But I think we need to congratulate Baba for actually doing the right thing. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I understand this patient of a thing we're talking about. I want everybody to put ourselves in the shoes of Arifa and this guy. These people are just sitting down in a cell, or I don't know wherever they're kept, just because we are fighting for somebody. You can tell by Baba talking today, he doesn't really know much is going on. This thing has been going on for months. These people around him are not educating him. He doesn't know what's going on. You can tell from all the interviews he's been doing recently. He's not being carried along. He's not being educated. And these people are still not wanting him to get involved. If the public, we are putting our funds into this, we are putting our time and our energy, he's got to be involved. He's the father of this child. Even if Muiwa is going to be involved, as time goes on, and if he's there, he's listening, and Muiwa is making some decisions, the man has common sense, like you said. He does. But they are preventing him from getting involved. He doesn't know what's going on. You cannot, okay, these people that commit these atrocities, none of them have spent a night in a cell. And all TikTokers, we are shouting justice for Mohbad. These people are somewhere. What's the name of the other guy other than Arifa? This guy has his own business. Have we actually thinking we putting ourselves in the shoes of all these people? Veron. They've got a life. And now they're sitting somewhere for nothing. They didn't do anything wrong just by speaking up, asking for justice. And we're sitting here, we've got money, we've paid San, we've paid all this legal team, and then we are using our money to pay these people, and they're not even fighting for us. Anything being said against us, anything being done against us, nobody is standing up for us. We're asking for us to even get legal team for ourselves, to stand up for ourselves. And somebody's still referring back to the same Muiwa guy.
Zai. Veron and what's the other guy's name, right? They kind of crossed the line And
Well, it doesn't matter. Does it really matter? I don't know, sir. You've been talking. You've been talking. You need to give other people a chance. You've been talking. You've been talking. Please, you've been talking. Let other people speak. It doesn't matter if they cross the line. Do you know how many crossing the line that
Zai, take it easy. We understand.
How many things these people have said wrong?
Let's bring in some body, please. Zai, lady, please. Let's bring in comrade. Go on, comrade. Baby, we are coming to you, please. Go on, comrade.
Good evening, everybody that is on the platform, that is on comment section. We greet you. I think I've been listening to Demi. One thing I will pick from what he has said is we should exercise patience. For me, I don't think exercising patience can work at this point again. I will remind you, when we were discussing yesterday, I was with aristocrats, and we brought the idea of bringing Baba to this platform so that we can rub mind with him. I was so shocked that Baba had come and he had gone. Are you getting what I'm saying? If this guy is talking about patience, I don't think patience can work again. And some of us can even go by the word patience again. And I can remind you yesterday that I made a statement yesterday. And the statement was that we had a meeting last year, November. Baba was in that meeting. Muiwa was in that meeting. Lady Aries was in that meeting. Susan was in that meeting when all of us were still together. Are you getting me? And we have 10-point agenda raised as an action point last year, November. I could remember that we even brought a lawyer that is one of the lawyers that appears in court as a pro bono to come and break things down for us to our level of understanding. And up to today, not even one out of that action point had been treated. Not even one out of that action point had been treated. One of the critical points out of that action point was to work with to fight for a demand in court for an independent trustee to handle all the deceased belongings, including income from live stream and so on and so forth, the house, the car, and so on. You understand? Just one out of those 10 action points. None of them had been attended to as I am talking to you now. So what are we having patience for? Patience does not work again. Look, we know Muiwa more than anybody that can be talking here. I can beat my chest about that. We know him more than anybody that is talking here. You understand? If you have a meeting with Muiwa today, he knows me very well. I can tell you what Muiwa will bring for you as a response or outcome tomorrow. We have had more than 1,001 meetings that I was present with Muiwa. You understand what I'm saying? And this woman that has just spoken has said something very important. Are you getting me? The fact is that Baba is not informed. And if he's informed, he's not informed in the right way. Are you getting what I'm saying? If Baba came here today and prior to his coming, Baba never said we should send him itemized points or itemized question that we want him to respond to. But coming here on this platform was when they call him and now passing a message to us that we should send our points to him on itemized format. I don't think that can work, to be sincere. I don't think that can work. Let me tell you, you understand? Somebody mentioned one of his senior brother that attended Bukky Jese's platform interview a few days ago. For me, if Adenike is still very close to them, you understand? If they are not allowing Baba to come here to come and respond to us, we can bring that man here to rub mind with him and see how we can get his attention. And then probably that man can have a discussion with Baba. I can see that man is a very strong member of that family. In years back, I have brought the evangelist, the prophet, who is one of the senior members of their family, to our caucus last year. And that woman tried and break down some for us, but it still does not work. You understand? So the 3 points that were raised today as regard patient, as regard Muiwa, as regard sending our itemized action point to him on his mail. Bro, I can beat my chest for you. It can work. We still have a lot of things. We still have a long way to go in this matter. And if the same people that have been with him since last year November cannot treat 10 action, I have the action points in my phone that we had in the meeting in a group. I snap it and send it to everybody. I will snap it and send it to you. Go through it and check one of them out. If they have done one, they have not done it. So why are we still parabolating with them, or why are we still remaining with them? You understand? So no matter what the case may be, we still have to find a way around this problem, because if this problem remains, it cannot.
Your network, Moses. Thank you, Moses. You have spoken well. It seems your network is gone. It's a shame that I was in the box and I slept through the entire Baba's conversation. I did not even hear.
Go back to bed. Go and be sleeping.
But you people are so bad. You could not wake me up. The Baba is here. You just left me.
I even heard you snoring in the background.
Really? Shit, man. I'm just getting this justice must come so I can go back to my normal life. Everything done Dabaru. I will light the life. I didn't even know Baba was here and I was occupying it.
He was here.
Mr. Denike, thank you. You have done very well, everybody. But you see, I'm going to agree with Comrade Mose because we have been with Baba very, very long time. We have come a very long way.
Madam Mary's, sorry. You know what I thought about what Baba did today? Because before...
I don't know, what did he do? He jackpot?
Hold on, ma'am. Because yesterday morning when I called him, I requested if I should do the flyer. And I called the person that would do the flyer for me. I did the 10,000 naira emergency. And I sent it to Baba. So, since yesterday that I've been sending it to Baba, I insisted that Baba should update it on his own page so that I will go there to pick it up, so that it won't be that we are biased, that it's only Papariano that Baba was coming. So, unfortunately, Baba did not respond to me yesterday, but this morning, I had to update everywhere. And for Baba to just come and do what he did today, I think somebody changed his mind. But the way it sounded yesterday was not like the way it sounded here this afternoon. But all is good. We can't force them.
Let me